So before I start adding extensions for fill-in purposes, I'm going to show you how I'm reattaching my slipped lock. Oh, there we are. And I'm going to use needle and thread to do this. It's better if you use cotton thread, not polyester thread. Reason why, because cotton thread allows you, if you ever choose to color your hair for whatever reason, bleach it, you know, whatever, that is easier to change or bleach, or you know what I mean. It's easier to color cotton thread or like yarn thread than it is polyester. Not to say that you can't do it, it's just you'll notice it. But because my hair is black, so 1B color in a sense, I'm going to use black thread to just gonna wrap this around the end and then pull it to create a knot at the end of the thread. So since my hair is black and I don't really plan on ever coloring my hair, I'm going to reattach it with black thread. So I'm going to take this end and this end as it is. This end happens to be kind of loose a little bit. I don't know why it slipped or how it slipped, but it doesn't matter. But I'm not going to try to attach it right at the end. I'm going to have like a slight intersection, so it's going to be on top of each other like this, not trying to attach it from the end. That doesn't make any sense to do that. So I'm going to overlay in a sense, and that's a good enough length for me. And then I'm going to go through it, through both. I'm going to pull the thread, and before it gets to the end, I'm going to take the needle and go through the loop and then pull. That way I know, you know, this is my starting point. And then I'm going to pull through and then create a loop. That's for just extra security. Do this a few more times, then sometimes you can just loop it across the needle as you pull. And you'll probably notice that, you know, there's hair, like it's hair there, so we're just going to do this a few more times so I feel comfortable. That it's there. And if you want, you can go above and below to make sure that it's secure. So securing it all the way up and down of the, you know, overlapped area, if that makes sense. Hope it makes sense. And I think I'm good here. It's not going anywhere, and it's really hard for you, you know, to see. I'm going to cut right there. And then I'm going to take my, I like to use the single one. There's a 2 and a 3 prong latch hook needle for locks. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. And what's left, like over that I couldn't get, I'm going to place into it, and I'm going to roll. So this finger is rolling back and forth, and this one is pulling and turning and going back and forth and pulling. So this is how I'm able to, I go back and forth, turning up and down. I can feel the hook of the needle grabbing hair and pulling it into the lock. So if you're wondering how you know to do this, using this and pushing it through, and it's back and forth as I'm turning and pulling, going back in, turning and pulling. You can feel it, but the whole goal is to pull all that hair into the lock. And that's just for extra security. So you can go up and down with it. And the rolling is like when I'm rolling here, it's rolling over the top of the needle, not while the needle is all the way through the lock. And then when I push in, I'll pull and then I'll twist. It's just me trying to help you understand what I'm feeling and what I'm doing when I do this. Okay, there it is. And then I'm going to do it some more. So you got to go down the lock because I want to get all the way through. But there it is. There's a fixed lock. It's attached by needle and thread, and I still used this in order to be able to do a further security to it.